So, if you're wondering why nobody ever speaks up on your team, in your organization, your company, your training classes, coaching, consulting engagements, here are 19 reasons that we discovered in a recent gathering of Scrum professionals. I want to offer this to you in case it stimulates your thinking and creates a shift that it created in me. My name is Ravi Verma. I've spent around 27 years in software product development. I'm the org whisperer at orgwhisperers.com. And I would say for the last 15 years, I have been a guide for software product development organizations as they travel on the path of agility, usually using frameworks like Scrum. So, a common problem that I face is people don't speak up, and executives complain to me all the time, Ravi, why won't anyone speak up? In my previous video, I shared the challenge that I faced, and I left you with an important question. Who am I being? So I started reflecting on this question. Who am I being that people in my classes, people in my client organizations, they are not able to speak up? And I discovered one thing. I was being furious, not curious. I read in a book somewhere that you can't be furious and curious at the same time. And most people tell me I wear my emotions on my sleeve. Those who have worked with me, they can tell with my facial expression, my posture, when I'm getting cranky. So when I, a coach, a trainer, a consultant who has power and privilege, start getting angry because nobody is speaking up, guess what? My team, my students, my clients, they are picking up. Coach is not happy. And there's no psychological safety. And people cannot speak in the absence of psychological safety. So the first shift that I made was I disengaged my curiosity gear and I engaged my curiosity gear. And I asked one of my Scrum Masters, hey, I notice you are very vocal, articulate, impactful when you talk to me about the challenges confronting the organization and who needs to do what differently. And I also notice that you don't speak up, especially to people who have power. Can you tell me what it feels like to be you? And I had a breakthrough because this person told me, Ravi, it's really hard to be me. Because of my race, if I speak up, especially if I'm assertive, then people associate a negative stereotype with me, and I've actually lost a job because of this. And this is a really tough job market. I really need my paycheck. I can't afford to do that. That opened a whole new world to me, that it's possible that I have privileges and I have the luxury of speaking my mind in certain situations without having to worry about the repercussions that other people do not have. And I also started looking at my own life and I started discovering there are so many places where I myself have been silent. And it helped me gain empathy for my students, my clients, and the different people I interact with. So, anyway, we went to a Scrum gathering and I facilitated a conversation with a bunch of fellow Scrum practitioners. And I think we identified 19 reasons why people might not be speaking up. And I'm going to share some of these here. There's a trigger warning. Some of these challenges and barriers to speech, to voice that I share could be triggering for you. So please pause this video if your body or intuition is saying this may not be the right time for you. And at any point, as you're listening to me, if it gets uncomfortable, please turn it off. Take care of yourself. So one reason is why people won't speak up is I'm scared of losing my job. This is a tough job market. Maybe I'm on an H-1B visa. Maybe I need healthcare. There's someone in my family or myself who has a serious health issue and I need insurance. If I speak up and I upset the wrong people, maybe my name will be on the next layoff list. Maybe I'm the sole breadwinner of my family. If I get let go, if I upset someone, who's going to pay my bills? Maybe I'm going to lose opportunities. There are some really cool projects, there are cool jobs opening up, And if I upset someone, I'm not going to get that job. Maybe I will get excluded from meetings. Maybe I will not get that promotion. I will not get that next bonus or pay hike. Maybe I will be ridiculed or shamed for what I say because of some stereotypes. The stereotypes could be associated because of my gender, my age, my body type or appearance, my religion, my race, maybe my language and fluency. I'm not able to speak English with the right accent, or meet the standard of whatever language is being used in my workplace. Uh, Maybe my orientation, my sexual orientation, maybe my abilities, maybe I am an introverted thinker. It takes me time to process what's being said, and when I speak, I may not be as articulate as some of my extroverted colleagues. So that's a barrier I have to cross before I speak. If I'm incoherent and people are judging me against the standard of fluency and having crisp thoughts, will I be found lacking? Maybe I'm neurodivergent. So the way I process thoughts, the way I express myself is different from other people. Maybe I have seen no action being taken when I spoke up or people speak up. Or the last one could be, maybe I'm worried that it's going to trigger some kind of trauma. So maybe the person who is asking a question is reminding me of another person who did some horrible things to me, and I'm just locking up, right? So there are so many reasons why people wouldn't speak up. And when I gained this awareness about so many factors that could be influencing it, it begged the question, what am I going to do? And mercifully, I don't have to figure this out by myself. Ken Schwaber often says, ask the team. So, one possible way of asking the team is a technique I learned in systems coaching from CRR Global as part of their ORSC systems coaching training. And my trainer suggested that when you're creating a designed alliance or a team working agreement, just ask the team, what are the differences that might impact how we work together? And the second question, how might we handle them? So, in closing, if you are getting frustrated because nobody in your team is speaking up, look inwards, see who you are being, see if you can tap into your curiosity instead of furiosity. Be aware of the different factors that can stop people from speaking up, and you don't have to solve it on your own. Ask the team. I'd love to hear your perspective. Tell me what resonated, what didn't, and what tips do you have that I can use the next time nobody on my team speaks up. Until our next conversation, thank you. Bye bye.